In a couple of months or so, or right recent?
It's been a couple of months. We got sworn in at the beginning of the year. We served a day. Then we had to come back and do another day. And then, lo and behold, we got a letter saying we had to come back. The letter gave us 2 dates
Mm-hmm.
to come back. We came back on that third date and was told that we had to redo everything that we did on the previous 2 days because it was found that there were some convicted felons on the jury,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to be taken off,
Mm-hmm.
which we didn't understand why. We would have to go through the process again because the judge swore us in and said that if it was any charges, and I guess he had gave a time span or whatever, and they said they fit the time span where it was so old. So, we didn't say much about it. We went ahead and we did everything that we needed to do. And we didn't have to come back the fourth day because we finished it all. Because we were determined that we weren't coming back. So we did take care of all that. And next thing you know, I got a call saying that Chief was under investigation because he had ran the jurors' backgrounds, and that's how he found out that there was felons on the jury, which just threw me for a loophole. Being a scholar graduating in criminal justice, that just didn't make no sense to me personally.
But did this person run background checks on every member of the grand jury?
Well, that is what we were told. We weren't told that by GBI or the DA. They thought what we were told by police officers is that he ran everybody on the jury.
Mm-hmm.
The DA.
Mm-hmm. And
how did one person
how did this
ran.
how did this get as far as it's gotten? Was it turned over to the grand jury, or was it turned over to the district attorney?
The district attorney contacted GBI. The district attorney Ballard, he initiated the investigation on what he told me.
Mm-hmm. And how does it stand now, or do you have any idea?
I just spoke with Ballard and Investigator Devane yesterday. It's still an open investigation right now.
This, so I'm told, is a criminal act.
It is definitely
so
a
I'm
criminal
told.
act.
I'm not an attorney, or by no means, and I wouldn't
No,
profess to
it's
be.
definitely a criminal act because he did not have
Permission.
cause. Yeah, you can't run somebody's background in the GCIC system without either the person being on arrest or that person has signed giving you permission to run them. You can't do it.
Is this person, was he a member of the local police department, or has ever been a member?
This person, from what we're told, it was Chief Strickland and Terry Brock, and I think Terry Brock works up under Chief Strickland, from what we're told from the different police officers saying that that's who had the person in the police department running the background check.
Mm-hmm.
So see, what happens is we were told, when I first talked to the district attorney, I was told that they were under the assumption that he had ran at least one person. And my response to him was, if he only ran one person, why did we lose 3 jurors? Because there's no reason why we would have lost more than one juror
Sure.
if he only ran one person.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. And then I talked to Cynthia Ward, who is a commissioner, and, her response to me was not good, and I had to let her know. It sounded like she's trying to cover up for this man. But she said that, no, he only ran one person, and he had probable cause because the person was involved in an open case. And I told her, again, I'm not stupid. If this person that he ran was involved in an open case, there's no way he would have been able to be on the jury, period. Because if you, in the process of being involved in anything criminal, you can't be involved in a regular jury or a grand jury. And I told her the same thing. If he only ran one person, why do we lose more than one juror? I said, it's not making any sense. I also told her the same thing I told the district attorney and the investigator. If I find that my name was on that list and I was ran, I am going to file a civil suit against the city. And I'm going to name the chief, Terry Brock, and the city commissioners within that paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Because the city commissioners, of course, they were informed of this disclosed, according to Cynthia, because she said she couldn't tell me more. I said, you don't have to tell me too much because I can figure it out. But she said they were told about it in an undisclosed meeting. Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, you're trying to protect them. and you're going to turn around and tell me that it was a personal thing between the chief of police and a district attorney. I don't agree with that at all.
So, have you found out whether or not you was one of the people that on the grand jury list that was checked out?
They will not disclose who all was ran on that grand jury list. The only thing I'm told is that once the case is closed, I can get a copy of the entire case. But my thing is, I don't think that the investigator would be willing to even communicate with me if my name wasn't on that list.
I understand.
You know, because it don't make sense. You're not going to just run one person. And I think he's taking it personal because of the cases that we were indicting. You know, it's just your officers in the news. You know, everybody knows what's going on with your officers and everything else, but you don't like what's being handed down by the grand jury, so you're going to do jury tampering? That's illegal.
We got word of this a couple of days ago.
Oh, well, y'all should have heard about it a long time ago.
I'm sorry?
I'm surprised you didn't hear about it a long time ago.
Well,
even the Daily News haven't even released it.
No, they probably haven't heard about it until not unless they read it on my website. But and why wouldn't it be on this? You know, if it's wrong, it's wrong. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And like you say, why would anyone want to run a background check on the members of the Spalding County grand jury list? You know.
It doesn't make sense because the way it came to me, I'm quite sure it's going to the other jurors once they find out about it, is that Chief Strickland and Terry Brock went to the Chief Secretary, Diane Watson, and made her run everybody on a grand jury because he wanted to know who was on that grand jury.
Well,
why? I did 2 days of indictments already. Why are you running us now? Well, they ain't got to worry about mine having to be disclosed because I told them, I said, I am going to expose him and the county for all of their wrongdoing because you cannot get away with doing me illegally.
I believe you said expose the county. I believe you mean the city.
Yeah, the city.
Okay.
They can't get away with exposing me like that, you know, because I haven't done anything to the police chief. I haven't done anything to the city commissioners, you know, and
Sure.
I did not get their permission to run my background.